I'm not sure I loved Mickey 17, but I did really like it. It's Bong Joon-ho's first feature since Parasite, and it's a huge budget sci-fi social commentary movie. And I'm actually more impressed with the sci-fi blockbuster aspect of it than I am with the deeper messages, which didn't quite resolve for me. I'm conflicted about the movie, but I'm not conflicted about recommending it. Mickey 17 follows a character who has signed up for a program where his data from his mind and DNA get scanned so he can be put in front of certain death repeatedly, only to be printed out afterwards with most of the same memories. He takes this job to escape deaths on Earth and embark on a colonist mission. The world of the ship he's on, with a controversial politician trying to create his ideal society in deep space, is really well realized, and the planet they settle on, which was underemphasized in the trailer, has a lot of cool things going on there. There are these large tardigrade looking things which are fascinating, and whatever mix of practical effects and CGI was used here was really imaginative. They're also maybe the strongest part of the film's themes, this examination of expendability of human beings at the whims of the rich and powerful, not breaking any new ground for Bong Joon-ho, you know the deal. Unfortunately, I'm not satisfied that the rest of this movie isn't a bit too on the nose. Mark Ruffalo does a decent job, but his performance also seems like he's doing his best Donald Trump impression at the expense of being his own idiosyncratic character. Toni Collette feels almost transplanted from her Knives Out performance, both in personality and in this superficial new age mysticism with fad diets. There's also parts that I might have just not understood what the film was going for, and I don't know how to balance giving it the benefit of the doubt because I know that there are things that I might just not comprehend, and giving it the benefit of the doubt because I'm biased towards liking its director. But even bouncing between these two things, I just can't not be a little happy that this is such a big movie that was made with such creative energy first. The things that didn't work for me feel like they were things Bong Joon-ho was genuinely really interested in rather than his attempt to appeal to a wider audience. It's just hard not to be on the side of a $100 million movie that isn't part of a larger franchise and trying to push a brand and is instead trying to do its own fun thing. Ultimately, it's incredibly entertaining, and by God, Robert Pattinson's performance is great. I have liked a lot of the projects he's chosen, but I've been more impressed with the fact that he chose them than the individual performances, even if all of them were at least pretty good. Here, he's playing a character with this really odd, raspy voice that works so well with what's going on, and it's always a little bit funny to listen to. I don't think this is a huge spoiler. It's in all the trailers for the movie. There's a second clone of him that is in this that has a actually radically different personality, and without them looking that different, just his performance makes them pretty easily decipherable. And Naomi Aki is really good in this movie. I've only seen 3 movies this year, and 2 of them have had performances from her in it that have been a high point. If I had to compare my feelings on this to anything else in recent memory, I would do so to Trap, though I liked Mickey 17 a lot more, where I wasn't sure that the movie stuck every landing, but the main thing it was trying to do worked really well, and I'd be excited to watch it again. While that didn't make my best of last year, and I doubt this will for this year, I'd have a lot of respect if someone told me it was among their favorites or even their favorites of the year.